My name is Marcus Francis and I'm Head of Real Estate at Field Seymour Parkes. I am also a member of the Leadership Board. I've been a partner at Field Seymour Parkes for nearly 2 decades and I've been in real estate for nearly 3 decades. I am a leading individual in the Legal 500 and I'm band 1 in Chambers. I've been doing real estate for a long time. I also look after a number of the real estate team's key clients, from investors in residential and commercial property through to funders and corporate occupiers. So the property and legal landscape over recent years, if you look at it, I think if I split it up into two, legal landscape and property landscape. Legal landscape has been fairly benign actually over the last 10-15 years, not a great deal of consolidation, and how we make the product hasn't really evolved that much. We're using, we're using technology. We're not sending letters out anymore, we're not sending documents out for wetting signing anymore, it's DocuSign, it's emails. We're integrating AI, for example we use a lease review piece of AI software, but we're still doing it in a very sort of human way, and that is the bit that I think will change in the next 5 to 10 years. We're going to go from humans doing an awful lot of the process to humans overseeing it. So we've got quite a bit of change coming, but actually that legal bit hasn't changed a great deal. If you look at the property landscape, there's been a lot of change. You go back to the financial crisis, 2007 and then 2008. After that, we've had quite a good run and it's got more difficult. I would say property used to be relatively easy. There were easy deals to be done and there are no easy deals to be done now. So yeah, the property landscape is very, very difficult now. There's no easy deal. You've got to work really hard at it. You've got to be really good at it. So capital, I've got 5 points here. Instructions. Getting instructions from clients can be frustrating. Getting instructions from capital, it's almost instant. To do a deal, to progress a deal, you need your client to give you instructions quickly, and we do. We get instructed really, really quickly. Proactivity. We're often the last the last email on the chain, and you go back and everybody's been talking about it for weeks, and then it's the lawyers come in. Capital will get a briefing very, very early on to say, this is what we want to do, these are the people involved, are you happy with this, have you got any comments? And it's a great way to work, it's the way it should work. Experience. Capital have got a lot of experience in property. They've been in property for a long, long time. People like Nick has just grown up with property, and that experience counts. It makes our lives easier. We don't have to explain everything. They know it. They've got that experience, so we can just say, we need your instructions on this, or they're saying that. We don't need to say, and because this is how it works. Team is another one I'd say. You're all in the same team, and that makes a massive difference. Capital are there to really sort of help you out rather than to catch you out. And there are some clients that do try and catch you out. It's a one-team approach, and it makes it easier but more enjoyable as well, which is really important when you're doing deals. You want to enjoy them. And the final thing is innovative. When I meet up with the capital team, particularly with Nick, I always come away thinking, wow, they're so forward-thinking. Innovation has always been there throughout, innovation of the product, but just the thinking, it's innovative. So that's what I say about capital. The property sector in the next, let's say 10-15 years, it will, I think environmental is going to remain a massive part of it. Environmental, ESG. We're in a building that is BREEAM outstanding, it's EPC A. That is what people are looking for. It's driving demand, but you've obviously got the regulatory overlay, which means you've got to do it. So yeah, the environment is just going to keep being a major thing for property. Quality. An awful lot comes back to quality now. So if you look at what people want, they're heading, it's a flight to quality, whether it's the covenant strength of occupiers, the quality of a building, the quality of a location. It's quality. And if you look at offices, you've got record rents for prime real estate, whether it be here in the Thames Valley or it be in the city or the West End. It's all driven by quality. The other thing that will be big over the next decade at least is Greenbelt development, the National Planning Policy Framework, the government agenda for growth, for house building, for construction generally, construction projects. We are going to see a lot of the countryside sort of developed, and in property. That's a good thing. There will be a lot of activity. We've got a strategic land team. They are very busy at the moment working with promoters and developers and the like, because a lot of land will come forward in the next decade for development. So that's my analysis of what we've got to look forward to.